go.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks nice on camera, but like in person.
There you go.
Where's the mail?
Awesome, look at that.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. So if you haven't already watched part 1 to this reptile room tour and feeding, click right there. Okay guys, let's get back to the video. Enjoy. Alright, next up are the Azios. So I'm not sure if they're gonna eat right now because they are going to
They're
brumation.
Exactly, yeah. So they're starting to slow down. The male you don't even see out, he's buried. They're starting to go into brumation and they're eating a lot less, drinking less from me, and being really not as active.
Yeah.
But you can see she's showing a little bit of interest, but not much. Let me see if I could just...
There it is.
No!
Too fast.
Yeah. Where'd it go? I try not to leave in here for them, or the Lacerdas as well. Or sorry, not Lacerdas, the race runners. I try not to leave crickets in there because they'll mess with them at night. So let's try this one more time.
Yeah, you should definitely put them through brumation, turn off the lights and heating everything so they can get some babies. There.
Oh my
took like a leg off.
Yeah, that's the most healthiest part at least. She's also not used to having a huge camera in front of her face.
She doesn't like the fame.
Come on, girl. So we pulled out the male for you guys so you can take a look. I'm going to try offering them some wax worms, but they're starting to cool down, so they're not as eating as much. I'm going to take weights of them, make sure that they're not losing crazy amounts of weight. I read that these guys will lose about 10% of their body weight during the brumation process. But they're neat. I love them. Her name's Athena. His name's Apollo. I named my horned lizards before you named your scorpion tail, man. I'm telling you.
I got my scorpion tail gecko before you got your horned lizard.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me his name yet.
I still named it before that.
And mine are both name gods. Your scorpion tail's alone.
Mine's Apollo. Once again, guys, these need names, so comment some names down below for them.
Something cool, tiger related.
Something awesome.
That's Athena and Apollo. And we'll get down to the next cage probably right now. I don't think these guys are gonna eat a whole lot. Alright guys, next up is the collared lizards. So this guy's a great eater, despite how thin he is, concerningly. But let's get a cricket ready here.
This is Zeus's dad right here.
Yep. Ah, I got you a leg. Look, he'll even eat the leg.
Look at that.
He's a great eater. I'm telling you, like, he's healthy, but he's old, guys. He's a really old lizard, so.
He's like over 7 years old.
Yeah, so in lizard years, he's like over 70 probably.
Look at that.
Let's just eat him from my hand. Come here, bud. Poor cricket. Is it just me who feels bad for the bugs when I feed him too?
I don't.
I mean, I enjoy feeding my animals, but I do feel a little bad. Like, what if we were feeding people to a T-Rex, you know? That's what we're doing.
Yeah. No.
She likes supers.
She just like looks at it like, eh.
Let me get a super. Keep filming. She'll take this right now.
Oh, she'll love supers though.
Yeah. She'll move for a super, but not for a cricket.
Well.
I'd rather not feed her my supers right now. They're not gut loaded at the moment, but that's all she wants. Check out his colors on his back.
Yeah, he's getting really dark. Dark blue.
Yeah, he gets real deep blue. Almost as blue as the tape. Dude, like that's almost like the same blue. One day I'll have a blue tree monitor. And then I'll have the collection of blue animals. And a blue basilisk. And a blue Baron's racer. And I can't think of any more blue animals.
Blue chameleon.
Yeah, a blue ambilobe, I think is the one, or nosy bay rather, panther. Come on. Let's give him a couple waxworms to fatten him up. It's funny how waxworms like spin silk. They like...
What about those super ones? They always like spit at you.
Oh, I know.
You pick them up?
They like throw up.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I don't want you to get too much sand in your mouth. There you go. I'm gonna throw one over to the girl too. She likes waxworms. Focus. Oh, good. It's funny how like the waxworms, they pretty much like just swallow them. They don't even chew them.
They're so soft.
Let's give one to the girl. Oh wait, hang on. Let me be dusting these. because I don't want him to get too full and not have enough dusted insects.
No, he wants to know. He ran over there. That's Zeus's mom, Zeus's dad right there.
Wow,
He's even more blue than Zeus.
Dude, he's gorgeous. It's because he's more pure Oklahoma than Zeus is. He is almost, well, actually, he's a mix, to be honest. No, don't go steal it. Come here. Yeah, there we go. He is, God, he's like a little bit New Mexico, mostly Oklahoma, and a little bit Aquaflame. She came from Terran, the same guy that sold you your females, so she's probably mostly Aquaflame. And Aquaflames are known to be a little bit more sea green with yellow. Oklahomas are more of that deep blue.
Yeah, that's why Zeus has a little bit more blue than most Aquaflames.
And I could show you a picture of his father too. His father he's like the king, bro. I think his name was like Kaboom or something.
And he also has a regenerated tail right there. Well, not regenerated, because it was stuck shed, right?
Yeah, bad shed, and I actually had it amputated at the vet because it was getting infected, and it kept crawling up his tail, the infection. And he's also lost a couple toes in that bad shed too. Like, you live and you learn, you know. I'm not an expert, guys. I make mistakes. I've burned animals. I've lost animals before. I'm an idiot at times. I mix species. Like, you know, you learn as you do this thing. But I mean, he's healthy now. He's lived a long life. He's thin and kind of old, but he's doing well. He's stealing food from his girlfriend.
What a gentleman.
Yeah. I mean, you can see his crazy appetite he has. I give him medicine to help rid him of parasites or respiratory infection. So I know with how many doses I've given him by now, I know for sure he wouldn't have it by now, but he just never seems to fully gain that weight that he used to have like Zeus. And I think it's probably because, you know, he's not the age Zeus was. You know, he's a lot older. So he's not going to be the same lizard.
She's like poked her head out and ate it. She's a really nice color too. I like her.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I love her. She's real calm when I bring her out of the cage too. She's
like mine are just evil.
They'll calm down though. Yours are kind of the same manner as she was when I got her. But if you just work with them outside of the cage, it's just for some reason when they're in the cage, they get real skittish. Real skittish.
They feel like they're in the wild, probably.
Yeah. Just shove that in there. Oh no. Maybe she wants it. Oh no, he wants it. See, this guy's got an appetite for days, dude.
That's really good though, because he was kind of skinny.
He's always gonna be skinny. I don't know what it is, dude. I wish I knew. I could take him to the vet and he'll just give me that same medicine that I already give him, and I could pay like $100. Give him this Reptile. Now! Let her get it. He's so determined. I don't want you to get a mouthful of sand. Hang on. There you go. So cute. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, you're such a cutie. Alright guys, so this is the son, in case you guys weren't aware, of the collared lizards right above him. His parents live above him. Let me get a cricket for him. He's next to feed. He's not as aggressive as an eater as his dad. Oh, the cricket's gone. But let me see if we can get him. Let's try it with my hand. Come here, bud. Come here.
Can you eat it? No.
No. Let me see if I can get him to notice it and run down. He's kind of lazy.
Like Zeus?
Yeah.
His brother?
Takes after his brother. There he goes. Oh, I got sand all over me. It's an awkward angle being down here. Like, look where we're at. We're like on our freaking hands and knees trying to feed this guy.
And then this one's gonna be the partner with the one I gave you, right?
Exactly.
Breeding partner?
Here, you know what's a good idea? Let's show the size comparison. And I'll tell you how long it'll be before they live together. So that could be his food.
He could definitely eat it.
He could definitely eat her right now, but give it like, I'd say like 2 months. These guys grow so fast. It's kind of like a breeder dragon. 2 months, and they'll be big enough to live together. You want a waxworm, bud? This guy loves waxworms.
I think all animals love waxworms.
Yeah. And they're so fatty and delicious.
Treats. They're like brownies for us.
Yeah. So, in case you guys aren't aware, you shouldn't feed waxworms a lot to a healthy animal that's already a good weight like him. This is more of a treat. But if you have an animal that's kind of skinny or needs to gain some weight, feel free to give lots of waxworms because they're very fattening.
Also doobie roaches and soldier fly larvae.
Well, doobie roaches and soldier fly larvae are a good staple. You can give those all the time.
Yeah. He looks just like Zeus. So
I know, dude. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I feel like this is Zeus right here. But Zeus has a little bit more yellow head, but
Yeah, he does.
still kind of like a similar.
And Zeus is also a little bit thicker too.
Oh yeah, Zeus is fat.
Oh, dude, wait, come up here. Look at him bury himself. It's tight. Oh, he stopped. I heard
Just
him
as
doing
you
it.
said it.
I know. It's really cool to see a horned lizard bury himself. They kind of do it the same way. Look, neat.
Oh, hey there. Oh, out of focus. Hey there.
But like
Dude.
when a horned lizard does it, I've shown you guys before, but it's like this. And then they like get the sand on him.
There it is. Whoa, just like swallow that thing.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So guys, with the collards, when I get babies from him and the pairing with that one, which is probably going to be like more than a year from now, I'll be selling the babies for sure. Unfortunately, I don't have any babies from them. Their clutch didn't make it this year. The eggs made it all the way to 64 days of development and then never came out of the egg. So that sucked. I even opened up the eggs and saw the embryos. They're perfect little collared lizards. But it was sad. They didn't make it, all three of my babies. But hopefully these guys, after they brewmate, I should get eggs from them. These guys have live young, and I have to brewmate them. I don't know if I'm going to brewmate them though, because he's so skinny. But, I mean, I have all kinds of breeding projects going on. But just to let you guys know, overall, when I do get babies, they will be for sale. So, but only the good homes. Not people who are not going to take care of them. So the Crested Geckos are going to be moved over to here. These two 20-gallon longs, one here, one right behind it. One for each, because I'm going to be separating them. I don't want them to breed anymore. I'm retiring the female. And then the top of this shelf is going to be empty for potential babies of any animals that I get.
And this right here is the mom? You're right?
Yeah,
Or dad?
that's the mom.
Mom of my Crested Gecko, Spider-Man. So can't wait for Spider-Man to get this big. Hopefully he'll be a little bit more tame, but
Yeah, he's
these are so tame, like you can just hold them. They'll crawl on your hand. Mine would just jump wherever. Doesn't care. You can see here, licking some water off the leaves here. He does have some Pangea fruit mix there, but we're not going to feed them right now. They can eat it whenever they want.
She does like crickets too, but most of what they get is the Pangea.
Oh wow, what kind is that?
I don't know. I'm not super familiar with Crested Gecko morphs anymore, but this guy was a rescue. He was given to me in this little 12 by 12 by 18, so pretty small for the poor dude, but I haven't had anything else to put him in at the moment. But he's really pretty. I mean, he's a cream color, and at nighttime he gets kind of more like tan. In the daytime he's a lot lighter, and he darkens up, and he's got these cool spots on the side.
Yeah, that's
beautiful crown.
Whoa, you
Gotta be
barely caught
quick
him
like
that.
me, yeah.
He almost tried to jump on me.
Yeah, and I mean, he's pretty tame when you bring him out, but you can see his eye. He's blind in one eye. So it's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and you can even see, if you look at his head size, if you look at his eyes, it's even a lot smaller. So I've had him, at first I was thinking it could be a retained eye cap, and that, you know, that could be bad. But as time has gone on, by now, it would have changed much more in size, because it's been this size since I got him. It would have gotten more inflamed or infected or something, but no changes happened. Well, if you look into his eye, I mean, you can't really see too well in the light, but he still has a healthy eye around that little foggy part. And like I said, there's been no change in all this time that I've had him. It's been more than a few months now. And I honestly think that just something genetically or maybe an outside injury happened to his eye, and he's blind in his eye now, but it doesn't really affect him. He's got a great weight on him. He eats bugs, he eats Pangea. I mean, look, he's really tame. He's a nice gecko. And I'm just going to adopt him out for you to a good home, because I rescued him, but I mean, like, I don't really have the space for him. He's on my floor, and he could use a much bigger, nicer living vivarium. So I mean, I just kind of did him the favor of taking him in, because the person no longer was able to care for him. But if you guys want a nice, beautiful Crested Gecko that'd make a great breeder male, hit me up. So guys, in here we have the spot Leucomela dart frogs, and it's really overgrown. I've kind of let this cage just be and just take over how it is.
There's one right there, if you can see it.
So this cage looks really deep and lush, but believe it or not, it's only 18 by 18 by 18. It has 4 dart frogs in there, 1 red-eyed tree frog, and 1 Endler guppy. The water section is pretty low, but as you can see, the water is still really clear and healthy from the plants, and the fish does really well eating fruit flies. If you have a fish, guys, you want it to live forever, feed it flies, not fish flakes. But this tank has just gotten crazy. I'm actually gonna be redoing this tank in time, a long time. It's a big project, and I'm gonna put a waterfall in there and new background and everything. It's gonna be really nice.
Alright guys, and that sums up the reptile room tour feeding of Chris's reptile room here. If you guys haven't already, check out his channel.
I post a lot, you know it.
All the time, more than me.
Yeah guys, thanks a lot for watching my crazy reptile room.
And enjoy your new collar lizard.
Thank you, dude. I love her.
Alright guys, and we're back home. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Special thanks to Chris for letting me film his reptile and amphibian room. And for those of you who don't know, Chris is the one that gave me Zeus, my collar lizard. Also my Crested Gecko Spider-Man. He also introduced me to scorpion-tailed geckos, my Vestigium. He got me into Darfrog. So if it wasn't for Chris, I probably most likely would not have all this what I have now. I would just have like leopard geckos, bearded dragons, and just other common reptiles. So thank you, Chris. Alright guys, so today's post notification shout out goes to Oliver Obied. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Thank you so much for turning on the post notifications. Whoever else would want a post notification shout out, be sure you turn them on and then comment down below when done so I know who has done that. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.